Hey everybody, in honor of, TikTok being back, I just want to go live for like 10 seconds really quick before I head off to go see my brother and my mom. But I want to give you guys this word in a live because, we're back. And just because this kind of word doesn't need to just be a short video, it needs to be a word where God can intervene with you. And last year around this time, God gave me the same kind of word. And, I just feel a change happening and happening very rapidly. Hi. Hey, everybody. How I missed you for the 12 hours we were banned. Hi, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna be reading Revelations to you guys really quick. And the reason I'm gonna be reading it to you really quick is because we're in the beginning of the week. And I want you to know that God is doing a thing. He is establishing a thing, and it is so. When I say that, you'll see what's about to happen. So don't hold me to it, hold God to it. Let me see. I want to highlight, I have my Bible, but I just have this right here. Okay. We're going to be, hey. Yes. Welcome back. Hello, your favorite pastor. Hi. Good morning. His word is going to come to pass, and it is. So I'm going to be in Revelations 3. It's a very well-known passage, but this morning God was speaking to me about it, and he was like, this word is going to be so true for so many people, so many of my people. So just ride with me over to Revelations 3 and 8 for a second. It says, I want to actually start, let's do Revelations 3 and 7. And then we're going to go all the way down to 11. So let's do Revelations 3, 7 through 11. It says, to the angel of the church of Philadelphia, write, these words of him who is holy and true, who holds the keys of David. What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shuts, no one can open. I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. I know that you have little strength yet. You have kept my word and have not denied my name. I will make those who are of the synagogue of Satan, who claim to be Jew, though they are not, but are liars. I will make them come and fall down at your feet and acknowledge that I have loved you. Since you have kept my command to endure patiently, I will also keep you from the hour of trial that is going to come on the whole world to test the inhabitants of the earth. I am coming soon. I want to go back up and break it down piece by piece. He says, what he opens, no one can shut. And what he shuts, no one can open. Now, it goes back to me. It goes back to Noah when he had him build the ark. And everybody was mocking him and everybody was laughing at him. But then the flood came. And it flooded so bad that you can hear people drowning and you can hear people screaming for help. And when you're an empathetic person, you're going to want to open the door. See, when Noah got in that ark and every last creature got in behind him, it said that God shut the door. Meaning he couldn't open it if he wanted to because God shut the door. There's a lot of you that God is getting ready to shut the doors on some things in your life. And it will not open until God opens the door. You're about to be in a season of establishment. God is about to establish you to the highest. God is about to put you in front of great men. Your gifts have made room for you. See, Jermaine, get that dog. See, I have opened the door for you. I've closed it for the people that cannot come. It's going to be people that are going to want to be with you because they see you elevating. People that are going to see you, shining. And they're going to have pictures from when you guys were child and all kind of things like that. But God is saying, no, I shut the door on them. I shut the door on them. They can't come. I shut the door on them. You couldn't open it if you wanted to. You got an empathetic heart. You got a bleeding heart. But God says, I don't care that it's bleeding.
Can you just walk around?
God says, I don't care that it's bleeding. They can't come with you no matter how much tears they cry, no matter how many stories they have. As a matter of fact, let me give you how God gave it to me. He says, so many people like to live a flashy life. Don't aim to flash. Aim to look like you have nothing, because the beggars are going to come. He says the people that are going to guilt trip you into doing things which you would normally do for them. He says aim to look regular. No matter how much you got, look like you ain't got $1. Let me keep going. It says, I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. He says, I know your deeds. See, you're thinking that God don't see that you're feeding someone, or that you're helping someone, that you're answering on your last breath. You acting like God don't see your works. God sees even the tiniest of works that you have done. God sees it. He sees it. He says, I know your works. I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door. Get ready to walk through the open doors. He says, I have placed before you an open door. Don't get scared when you see the door open up. Don't get scared when you see the door crack open. Don't get scared when you see the open door that you have been praying for all of your life. Don't get scared that you're getting what you're asking for, that you're getting what you have been laboring for, that you've been getting what you have been sowing for. Don't be afraid to walk through the open door. See? Can't you see that I have set before you an open door that no man can shut? No man can shut it. No man can shut it. Hey, trouble, boo. Okay. That no man can shut. He says, I know that you have little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name. When you have been weak, when you have, don't knock over my camera. Trouble. I'm preaching. Get back. Hold on, technical difficulties. Go play. Jermaine, come get the dog. Okay.
Trouble. Don't wrestle with it.
Okay. Where was I? He said that he knows that you have little strength. He knows that you have little strength left. And in your weakness, that's where he can come in and be the greatest. He's going to be the greatest. My dog name is Trouble. I shouldn't even say it that loud. He might come running through here. But he knows that you have little strength. And when you're at your weakest, that's when the devil thinks that he can just keep hitting you. But I just keep hearing God say he's giving you a second win. He's giving you a second win, and he's sending his angels in to defeat the devil and his enemies. See, the devil thinks that because you're down and that you're by yourself, but you're never by yourself. You're never, ever, ever by yourself. You're never by yourself. Ever. Trouble. Okay, if you're going to sit down, you can stay. If you can sit, you can stay. If you can sit, you can stay. Thank you. Okay. He says, you have kept my word and have not denied me. You know, when you're the weakest, that's when the devil thinks that, Trouble, no. That's when the devil thinks that he can come in and take advantage of you. That's when the devil thinks that he can come in and have suicidal thoughts coming in, have depression come in, have oppression come in. He thinks that he can come in and do whatever he wants to do to you. That's what he thinks. But that's not the case. God is saying, I know that you're weak. So while you're weak, don't deny me. Even though I know you won't, let me remind you, don't deny me. I have something big for you. I have something great for you. Keep the faith. Keep the little strength that you have, because I'm sending in the reinforcements of your life. I'm sending in the help. I'm sending in the reinforcements. Yeah, you're not by yourself. Yeah, it looks like you're by yourself. You're not by yourself. You have never been by yourself. 9. I will make those of the synagogue of Satan who claim to be Jews, but they are not, but are liars. I will make them come and fall down at your feet and acknowledge that I have loved you. So all them people that been talking about you, oh, you just this little TikTok preacher, you just this little internet pastor, you just this little prophet, you just this little love to put the little in front of you. God says, I will make them come and bow at your feet, and they will know that I have always loved you. That I have always loved you. They're going to see that God has always been rocking with you, that God have always loved you. They're going to bow down at your feet and acknowledge that God has loved you. Since you have kept my command and endured patiently, I will also keep you from the hour of trial that is coming on the whole inhabitants of the world. You have kept the faith. You have endured patiently in the storm. You have went through every storm graciously. In fact, a lot of people don't even know that you have been suffering in silence. You have been suffering in silence. A lot of my darkest days, I have got on and I have preached and no one has known. I have got divorced and got back on here and act like nothing has ever happened. I have lost almost everything and I got back on here and act like nothing ever happened. You will never know my pain unless I reveal it to you, because it's bigger than me. The vision that God has is bigger than me and my little pain for a second. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy will come in the morning. You have to know that it only is for a moment of time. That a sad day is only that. God turns the chapter when he turns Monday to Tuesday and Tuesday to Wednesday. There is another chance to get back up again. I'm wise enough to know that pain is only temporary. I'm wise enough to know that pain is only temporary. That pain is only temporary. And you have to get through the night. You have to get through the night. You have to get through the night. Trouble. Trouble move. You have to get through the night. Watch what God does. Watch what God does. You've cried all that you can cry. You've wept all that you can weep. Now you're about to see what God does next. You're about to see how God opens up the floodgates in your life. You're about to see God open up the doors in your life. Don't be afraid of the open doors. Don't be afraid of the open doors. It is not sent by the enemy. It is sent by God. And I want to prophesy this over somebody's life right now, because somebody is moving. And you're moving into this huge house. I saw it in my dreams. And you've been praying and asking God if you could afford this. And God is saying the bill is on me. The next bill is on me. You ain't got to do nothing else but be my child. You ain't got to be nothing else but be my child. I want to go back up to where it says in 6, Revelation 3 and 6. It says, whoever has ears, let them hear what the Spirit says to the churches. If you have ears, begin. Hey, he chewing up a charger. I don't know who charger. Get the charger. He says, let them hear. Let them hear. God is about to open up some doors for you. Don't brush this off as saying this isn't for me. Because why couldn't it be for you? Why not you? You've been begging for a move. You've been begging for a new opportunity. You've been begging for a new job. You've been begging, and watch what God does. Watch what, yes, my dog doing the most. Watch what God does next. Watch what God does next. I said he's chewing the charger, not I need a charger. Oh. Get the charger from the dog. Thank you. You walked right over him chewing it and brought me a charger. Lord Jesus. Watch what God does next. Sorry for this impromptu. No, I'm not. Y'all welcome to my life. Y'all know how it is. God is about to open many doors. And watch what he does next. You've been praying for an opportunity. And watch what he does next. Don't be afraid of the open door. Don't psych yourself out and say it's not for you, because it is. And watch what happens next. You deserve this next big yes. You deserve this next open door. You deserve this next open door. You deserve this next. Let me go. Let me go, because somebody apparently wants all the attention. All the attention. Somebody wants all the attention. Let me go. Move. 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 Thank you. You're not the star of the show. All right, you guys. Have a good day. You're not the star. Thank you. You Otis.